trying to pull down a black man that came up for nothing. Spencer, you gotta be careful, bro. Saying everybody know you in Las Vegas, people sending you that. And if somebody play with you, step on them. Like little white boys named
3 of them to guard. It's just perplexing that every time I jump out the Rari, jump out the race, they're like, damn, who do you play for, you know? Damn, that nigga ain't play no sports, the guard. I didn't play no sports to get the Rolls Royce. I didn't play no sports to get
peace, prosperity, positivity, and progression to all.
Benz. I didn't play no sports to get the man cheese. Yeah, I didn't play no sports. I didn't play no sports to fuck that bad bitch. I didn't play no sports to get filthy rich. I didn't play no sports to live like this. Yeah, they want us playing ball just to get wealth. 5 years later we broke with bad health. I'm talking no one cares, we got bad weed. I'm talking no one cares, we got mouths to feed. Yeah, we on the sideline with the pain. We can't even walk straight, we feel the pain.
Yeah, next year I will have more.
Have no fear. MrOrganicIshere.com. From OrganicLifestyle.com. Go to the clothesline, bless yourself. Shout out to everybody in the Organic Nation, G Squad, of course. Can't forget the G Squizzle. And the Gargoyle Gang, the gang. Damn. Listen up. What a legendary festive event we got today. Now, first and foremost, man, shout out to everybody that's rocking with me from the seed. And this what we're gonna do is give a lot of understanding about the growth, right? People just see Mr. Organic today and they thinking like, damn, how did he come up? Because these stupid buffoons wasn't rocking with Mr. Organic from the seed. So what we're gonna do is get some pure understanding that this was a 5-year growth on YouTube, right? And I'm gonna show you guys that once you believe in yourself, you work hard, never give up, and never give a fuck about people's opinions, thoughts, or concerns, you can have spontaneous, luxurious success. You know what I'm saying? So most people just see me now, within the last year and a half, 2 years, they see all the Ferraris and, you know what I'm saying, the Wraiths, and they see all that stuff. But they gotta remember, I started in the basement. They gotta remember, I started with a Cadillac CTS. Move, look at my dogs. Get back. I started with a Cadillac CTS, right? I started with a 20, what was that at that time? Was that 2019? I forgot. Whatever it was a brand new Challenger GT. I was so excited. It was my first brand new car. I was 30 plus years old, living in the basement, came up from nothing, right? Grinded, believing in myself. So the beautiful thing about, you know, doing it right before people's eyes, they see the maturation. But the new people that just coming on now, they just see 2 years ago, oh my God, how did you do it? All my real supporters from the seed, they saw me come up. So I advise anybody who's rocking with Mr. Organic, go back to the beginning, go back to my first vlogs. It's right there on the channel. All I do is go to the earliest vlogs or the beginning vlogs, whatever it says on there. And you can see where I started, me and my dog Slim. You know what I'm saying? Coming from nothing, putting everything on the line to be where we at now. So with that being said, I'm gonna always take a certain, you know what I'm saying, a certain stance against anybody trying to tear down anybody that's coming up from nothing, especially off other people's name by disrespecting them and trying to discredit them, not knowing the full story and seeing that they put their life on the line for this. They put their friends, their family, you know what I'm saying, everything they had into one pot to become successful. Then when you become successful, that's when people try to pull you down. And I'm okay with it. That comes with the game. So that's why I never get really agitated, because come on, man, what's somebody gonna do to me in real life besides die or something or get themselves severely hurt? So we're not concerned about that. Especially if it's any type of Caucasian trying to pull down a black man that came up for nothing, I'm gonna stand on it. I don't give a damn with this Spencer dude. I don't give a fuck who else you talked about. All these other guys you were talking about. You started off talking about Asian, the 2 Asian guys, right? Yeah, that's how you came in, talking about other men. So, and then you start going to top level black influencers and trying to tear us down as we came up. So where was this guy at 5 years ago when I was on my grind, coming from nothing, sacrificing, taking trips around the whole United States, putting my own money up, me and my dog Slim, going on tour, you know, almost losing my life when someone tried to rob me, I had to defend myself. Where were these people at then? So once you become successful, then they try to tear you down and say you're fake. But if you look through the maturation of growth, you could tell this was a beautiful grind. You could tell this is a success story. Someone who never drunk, never smoked, have no baby mamas. You know, have no felonies. I had one little situation, thank God I had a good lawyer, boom, boom, boom. But no felonies. As a black man, that's a blessing. 1 out of 4 black males has felonies. They don't have the right to bear arms and protect themselves. That's what that's designed to do. But all praise the Most High, I can do that. So with that being said, there's always speculation to talk about my crib. I explained that already. And it's evident. If you go to the first video, when I came to this home, you see me walking through it. You see them telling me that this was this and that. I told you guys what I was gonna do. I explained it thoroughly. Then I got a better opportunity to save me some money and actually convey myself convince myself, should I stay or should I go? I had to put a hefty deposit up front and pay a hefty monthly fee. But it was okay because I was invested in my security. I was invested in my happiness and invested in, long term, should I stay or should I go? But then I realized everybody's want to play with my address and all that. We're in LA where it's dangerous when people putting people addresses out there. You know what I'm saying? Spencer, you gotta be careful, bro. Like people giving me your address and telling people, I don't want nothing to happen to you, brother. I don't want nothing to happen to you, so I wish you nothing but the best. But at the same time, you gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you in Las Vegas, people sending your addresses to your houses and all that, the little bummy ass townhomes. You living in the basement of one, renting out the rooms. We know the whole motif on you, brother. You can't make a living talking about other men and think you're somebody. What have you done special? All you're doing is talking about other men that are successful. Even you can say it's scammy or whatever they're doing to get their money, they're still getting their money and you're not stopping nothing. What benefit have you brought to society besides talking about other people and trying to tear them down from their success? Now, you picked the wrong guy because if anybody watched my channel, they see me come up from nothing to this. Now, let's break this down. This is a 2-acre state in Malibu I live. Any way you cut it, $15,000, $16,000 a month when you add the extras on there. What does that make somebody? That makes somebody very successful. Now, if they're able to maintain this lifestyle after coming from the bottom, after sleeping in the basement, shouldn't you, applaud them? Shouldn't you be like, man, that's a success story? Wouldn't you want to know more intel into that, how they did that? So what I did, I wrote books. See, that's what I'm saying. People skip over the process. Me and my dog, Dr. X, I wrote a book, How to Be a Successful YouTuber and Entrepreneur. How to monetize your likeness and your greatness. See, me, like we always see, and I always say, I don't got the biggest following. I don't do the biggest numbers. And I'm okay with that. I never chased the most views. I never did nothing really out of my character to become successful on YouTube besides grind, believe in myself, take leaps of faith. That me and my dog Slim did. So, you see me come up, so I wrote a book on how to monetize line streams, how to build a nice merch line, how to get partnerships, how to get sponsorships. These are all different things that I taught people how to get money and not just chase views and try to be cool and get likes. Now, it's not my fault that it worked for me. It's not my fault that people believed in me and came up through the ground, actually from the seed, actually from the basement all the way to an estate in Malibu. Rent to own, own to rent, lease, what does that matter? This is over $16,000 a month. A guy can play and pay and have supercars out front and live lavish and coming from nothing. Now, Spencer, let's get some understanding here, sir. You know what I'm saying? I get the calm demeanor, the condescending demeanor as you attack, people from different ethnicities and thinking it's cool. It's not gonna work this way, sir. All you're doing is trying to tear down successful people to build up your platform. I saw an interview you had holes in your shoes, you had no dollars in your pocket, you came up with a plan to try to tear down successful people because you never were that. So that's how you came up, is tearing down other people that came up. That's how you want to come up, is tear down people that came up. How is that beneficial to society? You're not stopping nobody. Everybody you talk about still getting money, still doing them. You're just doing it for views. You're using people's name to get views, sir. What do you have going on? Nothing. Where's your family? Where's your wife? Where's your kids? You can't show that because you talk about other men all day. So that's your substance, sitting there researching and looking at other men all day, no telling what's on your hard drive, brother. You probably sneaking off to the park, allegedly, man. You got to be smart. But you look like one of them guys, boy, they're hanging out at the playgrounds and all that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, brother. I don't know what you do, but you look like you one of those guys. So it's like people think that's funny. So all these little white nerds thinking they're gonna Instagram me, dog. I'm a nigga from the streets, man. I'm not concerned about no little weirdos in my comments. Give me more comments. That bump up the post, that bumps up the algorithm. I appreciate that. That's business. I salute it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, there's no way a real nigga like me that's coming from the streets, coming from the bottom, coming from the basement, people that vibe with me, they're not on the YouTube and gonna comment on that. They real niggas. They real white boys and Caucasian motherfuckers and Mexicans and Chineses and whatever. They ain't got time to be commenting and all that shit. We ain't gonna do that. But all these little nerds, I see all you little nerds commenting, comment more. All these little Instagram posts, come on man, all you little white nerds, y'all not gonna do nothing to the God. Just talk on the internet, keep it there. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine, and I appreciate that. But that's what I'm saying, you can't win on the internet against nerds. It just doesn't make sense. So this is the only place where the cool table, you gotta step back. Because there's way more nerds and goofy lames like these people that's commenting, like this white boy Spencer. They gonna do that all day. We can't beat them on the internet, but we could beat them in real life. We know I got more money than you. We know I got more equity in all my finances than you could ever acquire. Yeah, you hear me? So you're supposed to be a financial guy, smart guy. You saying, oh, I'm renting my cars. If you're that smart, you know that renting cars cost a lot more than owning them. So you think I'm sitting here and renting supercars every day for a year straight? How much would that cost? You guys do the math. Get your little calculator out, get your little pencil and write that down, how much that would cost. Stop it. All that's showing me that I make a lot of money. Now, people always want to speculate that, you know, show your portfolio, show your crypto. Damn, I told you I came up as a blessing. I took a risk on sheep and came up big. Still got mad investment. I got a lot of there. I got all type of stuff, and it's cool. That's what it's all about. It's about investment, diversifying your portfolio, letting it grow. I have no depreciating assets. Every car I own went up in value since I owned it. Ain't that a blessing? 488. Look it up last year. See how much it is now. That's why I sold it. Got the money. My Wraith. Look how much it was 2 years ago. How much it is now. I got the money. 4x4 is up in money. My McLaren up in money. So I have no depreciating assets. I have no debt. Nothing. All my cars went up in value. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm a businessman. So you already know, you gotta write all that stuff off for the business I am, YouTube media, also clothing, marketing, all this legendary stuff that I do, that I own. That's all a part of my business. You know what I'm saying? So until people have their own business, they're gonna worry about somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me go downstairs and look at my beautiful home, give you a nice little tour of the maid compound. Walk with me.
Sliding through in Malibu, $250 million on every coupe. I'm real nigga in real estate, got an ocean view and a pool too. NBA money, but I don't hoop.
Oh yeah, make sure you go to organiclifestyle.com. Get the new bags, man. They hate that a black man came up with his own, luggage, his own backpacks and things of that nature instead of giving it to Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. He said, forget that, I'm gonna make my own brand. I'm gonna put my own money up, invest in myself, and give people an alternative instead of spending the money with the people you don't know. You can come with somebody you do know, that you saw grow from the basement to an estate in Malibu. That's who you wanna rock with, you hear me? And that's all you're gonna get from me is growth and understanding. I'm not gonna sit around talk about other men all day. You know what I'm saying? Come on, doggies. That dog, 25,000. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's not about being angry, it's about getting some understanding. It's about how do we think it's cool to sit here and talk about other men all the time and try to tear down other people's finances? Now, if someone's taking money from people, if someone's scamming people for real, then most definitely they should be motherfucking tarred and feathered in the middle of the street. Mr. Organik has done nothing to nobody. There is no record of me doing anything to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that a black man can't be successful, live in a mansion in Malibu, have all these nice cars, all this nice jewelry, come up from the damn basement, they gotta say he's PPP loaning. They gotta say, I don't even know, ED or whatever the fuck all this other dumb shit is. Ain't that crazy? That's a shame, man. Of course, I'm eccentric. I've always been this way. I love myself. I like to have a good time. I got a colorful personality. I'm finna get my beard re-dripped now. I enjoy this shit. So when I get into an altercation with a white boy Spencer, I see you, boy. Appreciate the good promo too. Sold a lot of bags because of you too, brother. Damn, I appreciate that. Organic love. So let me show you, man. This was the book y'all need to know. So y'all really want to know Mr. Organik, right? Shout out, this is my little honeycomb hideout, man, where I take care of a lot of my merch things for my Gargoyle game and all my new exclusive merch. Appreciate everybody buying it. But then I gave financial understanding to people to help themselves. I didn't get rich off this book. Did it do well? Yes, it did. This ain't no course. It's a book to help people to understand how to get their financial freedom. That's it. Go read it. Me and my dog, Dr. X, he's a doctor that owns 3 urgent cares. Also, my homeboy, Dr. Dre, he owns his own dentistry. Come on, man. We giving y'all some real shit. And these two different black males from a dentist and a doctor come together, then an influencer like me, using our minds of how we monetize our lifestyle and giving it back to you. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? If you really want to know my real story, and it's not just this. See, people just see this right here and think that's Mr. Organic. This is how he started. So you guys got to go back 5 years ago and go look at me in the basement and me building my perception up. You know, faking to making is a beautiful thing if you do it the right way, and then you make it. Look, I made it. All praise the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So this is the Master of Manifestation. Go read that book if you really want to know more about me. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty simple. Like I say, all you got to do is go back to the beginning and see how it was from the beginning. And then I came up. You know what I'm saying? I monetized my lifestyle. Thank God that I took them risks and then fucking invested in the Sheeb and Doge and shit early. You know what I'm saying? And stood my ground. And then I'm trying to tell people the game. I'm trying to give people information like, man, do this and that. I'm not gonna get no money from you motherfuckers getting in your crypto. That shit not making or breaking me. I'm trying to put you guys on a situation to help you bless you. What I learned, shit. Just like I wrote the books. You see what I'm saying? But it's a shame, like I say, once you're a black person, you coming from nothing, they want to tear your ass down. They want to put a bad stain on your name. And it's a blessing that I got great partnerships, great sponsorships that believe in my word and my style and my charisma and my way of marketing. I'm a great marketer. That's what I do best. And I'm a real motherfucker. So we're going to make you understand that. Let's walk down these stairs, man.
NBA money, but I don't hoop. Gated estate in Malibu. NBA money, but I don't hoop. Gated estate in Malibu. Sliding through in Malibu, $250,000 on every coupe.
Right. So boom. Now we downstairs in the main compound. I could have took the elevator, but I said, you know what I'm saying? Let me walk today. Let me get a little leg workout for all you third leg watchers. You understand me? But good burp. So it's a blessing to have a residence in Malibu. You know, this is the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Look at my beautiful furniture, man. Nah, but this shit costs, man. You understand me? Nah, but this shit costs, man, a pretty hefty penny. Yeah. So I figure I was smart, taking a place that already had a lot of shit in this damn big and it's taking some pieces out to put my shit in. Go back to the first video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link it below again for all you stupid motherfuckers and think you're trying to expose something. You're not exposing nothing. Like that shit is so weird. So I'm gonna put the video again of when I first came to the house, when the lady came here and showed me the home and showed all this, most of this pool table, a lot of this shit was still here. And we talked about what the fuck I was gonna do, man. Yeah. So it ain't my fault I was smart enough to get a better deal, save me some money, boom, boom, boom. You know, I got a CPA. Do you got a CPA? You got an accountant? You understand this stuff, man. Let's go to the motherfucking oasis of greatness. There you go. Double door God, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just astonishing to me, like any person, you know what I'm saying? Especially a white boy, you know. So that's why you should salute somebody. You said you had holes in your shoes, bum. You said you had no dollars in your pocket. And you had to figure out a way to monetize yourself. And what you did, you figure out to talk about other men and try to pull down successful people because you never was successful. It's not gonna work over this way, man. We're not gonna allow you, especially talk about us black people that's coming up from nothing, you know, coming from these prison systems that they placed us in, coming from poverty that are placed us in, and trying to pull us back down when we came up from nothing. Yeah, I'm 40 years old and I never gave up and I reached success. I got a mansion in Malibu, all type of motherfucking stupid statues and shit. Got a garden, look at the garden, show them that garden, brother. Show them the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Look at these pink motherfuckers. I don't even know what they is, but them bitches look good, baby. Look at it, let me smell it. Woo, that shit smell good. You understand me? So, look at my, what's up, bro? Nigga, this is your motherfucking whole life right here, this dog, boy. $250,000 motherfucking year just on purpose. Get off my goddamn, look at the jury. So, yeah, you got a white boy here sitting in this basement looking like Ted Bundy, little brother. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? With a $2 ass button up on, talking about you living poor. Yeah, you living poor because you are poor. Nobody care about them little bummy ass townhomes you own. My jewelry collection could knock that whole shit down. And it appreciates. You understand me? And those are investments. Better than them little raggedy ass homes. And you're living in the basement, renting out the other rooms, and you get a little $200 a month On top of that, after you pay your mortgage, nigga, you living poor, man. I'm gonna get long-term wealth. Not doing that bum ass shit. You ain't gonna beat me. I already got long-term wealth. I ain't got to wait. I already got it. And all it's doing is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Watch. So all we gotta do is watch me today and watch him today. Watch me next year and watch him next year. He can have some more little bummy homes while I'm in bigger boats, bigger mansions, bigger estates, all type of trips around the world, living a glorious life. I'm not here to survive and penny pitch. I'm here to live and do what the fuck I want to do, how I want to do it. Encourage my people that came from the bottom, came from the sea, came from the basement to get to mansions in Malibu. That's what I'm here to inspire and also motivate my people. That's what I do. So we can sit here and be all cynical and be on that little white boy shit. I'm not standing for it, man. That shit don't move me. I'm from the streets, man. And I came up from the streets. Now I'm on the sidewalk. I don't want to never go back to the streets, man. I'm standing on the sidewalk where I belong, man. Rich, wealthy nigga shit. You hear me? So look at that view, man. You kidding me? Can this motherfucker show you a view like that? He never can and never will. He couldn't afford this shit. You understand me? So that's basically what I'm trying to help you guys understand is, man. End of the day, we could talk shit on the internet all day, but we're gonna see who's really doing it in real life. You know what I'm saying? Talking about these little bummy ass homes and shit. Show me something else. You can't show me nothing else because you're poor still. Owning that bum ass shit ain't doing nothing for you. You ain't generating more income than me. So what are we talking about? You don't have better investments than me. So it always goes back to a king talking to a peasant. I rarely do that. And it's probably the last time I engage with a roach. You understand me? So you can't win. You know what I mean? If I pull up my portfolio, they're going to say my portfolio fake. If I pull up, my bank account, I made up the bank account. If you show your leases or you show your fucking rents, if you show your goddamn paid off car, you didn't do it. So it's like you can't win for losing. So we're not going to engage in that type of propaganda. Rich bosses don't do that shit. I'm actually wealthy, nigga. You make over $340,000 a year, you're wealthy. I do that every couple months. It's nothing. It's pennies to me, man. Look at the understanding, huh? So with that being said, it's just a blessing to be here standing in the sun in Malibu coming up from nothing. And this is my job to give you peace, prosperity, and progression all. I'm a gargoyle. I'm hard fly at the same time. Still gonna step on shit. I'm still gonna talk shit and do what the fuck I wanna do. Don't get it fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Anybody comes for me, I'm gonna come for them. Especially if they got a little name on it, I can get a little, you know what I'm saying, algorithm pump. I take it, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna help me pay my rent this month, sir. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Right at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, brother. Good marketing. But for real though, I'm just gonna really stand on what I stand on, man. I came up from nothing. I want you guys to go back and see that. See, most of you people that's on there trying to talk shit, you little weirdo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? White boy got cucumber stuck in the ass. You're sitting there and thinking, I just came up, oh, he just a fraud. Fraud what? What did I do? Show me what I'm frauding about. Can you give me one example? You can't. All right then, you just see somebody come up, monetize his greatness, got beautiful partnerships, wrote books, got great products, do wonderful with my clothing line. Did great in crypto. Shout out to my dog, Marco El Chapo. Did extremely well in stock market. And I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm not teaching you motherfuckers how to do stock market. I'm not teaching you motherfuckers how to do crypto. I'm just telling you this is what I did. I'm gonna tell you what shit. You might wanna do this, you might wanna do that. You don't got to. I'm just trying to put you on game. That's not doing nothing for me. But what it is blessing you guys and helping you come up, helping you understand something that no one wants to tell us. So once again, you're looking at a black man that came from nothing, never gave up, 40 years old, was in the basement 5 years ago. Now he's in a mansion, an estate in Malibu. Yes, this is mine. Yes, I'm in it. Can you afford it? No. So how is that a bad thing? That he loves to boast and show people you can get these things by believing in yourself, working hard, never giving a fuck. And if somebody play with you, step on them. Like little white boys named Spencer that sit there and try to be cynical with lame ass jokes. Come on, dog. This is not you talking about high school. What? Them lame ass, corny ass motherfucker. Listen, you come to the table over here, man. You sit down, you lick the boots, man. That what little white boys like you used to do, man. I take your lunch money, you lick the boots, man. Or else, you hear me? Shit don't fly in real life. Keep that shit on the internet, and that's cool. And like I said, it's not really like listen, I don't want no violence on nobody. We done came far from that. You know what I'm saying? But people got to be careful when you're playing with people's money, playing with people's names, especially they coming from different environments. You got to be careful in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing to nobody, but people sending me your address and all that, bro, you better, hey, man, I know a lot of people in this world, brother. I tell them hey, God bless you. I want you to be good. So you got to watch your mouth. But End of the day, man, shout out to everybody rocking with the channel. Shout out to everybody that's not rocking with the channel. All my new subscribers just checking it out. Make sure you go through the beginning to the end. Watch everything. You ain't got to go through every goddamn video, but watch the maturation and see that I evolved. You know what I'm saying? When I first came in the game, I was way more crazier than I was. Riding around with guns, cussing motherfuckers out, having 100 bitches. I was living wild. The more I got, the more calm I got, the more humility. I ain't the most humble motherfucker in the world. I ain't about being humble. Humble, if you look at the definition, it actually makes you belittle yourself. So I have humility. I got understanding with others. That's what I'm about. But I'm never gonna downplay my greatness. God made me special. He made me one of them ones. I'm an anointed individual and I'm gonna move like that. There's no reason for me to be this blessed and not giving up and at my age still feeling great, looking great, being stupendous. So we're not gonna stand for nobody's talking about my people, especially me. Shout out to my dog Slim, Tall Guy Car Reviews. We came up together from shit. All we did is believe in ourselves. We was in fucking cold ass Minnesota when no one ever came up for no damn YouTube or influencer. And we did that shit as two black niggas, older guys. How the fuck can somebody talk about me and pull me down? Huh? Ferraris, Rolls Royces, 4x4 squares. Should salute me. But that's not the society we live in. When you see a black man come up, he look good, he flashy, they gotta say he's doing something wrong. They gotta say he's selling drugs. They gotta say he's scamming people, frauding people. But that's a shame, ain't it? But the person that's talking about him, Spencer, all he do is sit around and talk about other men and try to pull guys down that doesn't do nothing but come up. All they did was believe in themselves and come up. Now, if it's real scammers, fuck them. If anybody out there scamming, I'm not with that bullshit. I'm a man of the people. So I don't want nobody out there taking people's shit, scamming people and putting them in bad positions. That's a shame. But people that's coming up and got beautiful partnerships that monetize it like this, even people that faked it to make it, I did fake it to make it in the beginning, but I made it now, and that's how you do it. That's a really a good recipe for people. If you're trying to put yourself in a position of acting like where you're at already to get there, that's how you do it. That's a blessing. That's perception. Everybody do it. A person with $1 million should look like they have 10 million. A person with $10 million should like to have $100 million. A person with $100 million should like to have $1 billion. That's how you get there. That's steps up. And of course, make smart investments and just don't throw away the money. And that's what I've done. Yes, the cars, the clothes, and all that stuff pull people in. Yes, I am an influencer. That's what we do. We're going to influence people to believe in themselves. Yes. And thank God I was smart enough. The cars I bought was all strategic. Those are all appreciating cars. Go ahead and Google a 48 Spider, a 4x4. Look at all the cars I got. They all went up in value. So I'm giving you guys real understanding from the seed, and that's what I'm here to do, man. So I'm going to have fun, talk my shit. You know what I mean? It ain't no, I'm not mad at nobody. I ain't finna hurt nobody. We above that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rich nigga, man. So we ain't on that, but at the same time, make sure while you hating and doing all that shit, make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your family. You're taking care of your friends. Make sure you're doing that at the same time, because that internet shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because all the people that you're talking about is gonna continue to get rich, continue to get blessed. Shout out to everybody in the Organic Nation, G Squad, Gargoyle Gang, rocking with me from the seed. Look where we at. 5 years ago, sleeping in the basement. 5 years ago, you know, riding around the Challenger GTs. Thought it was the shit. Now, I'm working on Rolls Royces. Might even get the Lambo truck just to do it, you know? That's what it's all about, man. Taking them leaps, believing in yourself. Now, of course, I'm gonna step on shit when it's time to step on shit. I'm still from the streets and I'm still a ferocious gargoyle. Don't ever get it fucked up. But the people that's riding with me, the Organic Nation, G Squad, Gargoyle Gang, this is what it is, man. It's peace, positivity, prosperity, and progression to all. I need y'all to have that, because we all can ball. You know what I'm saying? White boy Spencer, man. Yeah, tell your boyfriend I said hi. Kiss him in the mouth from his sideways. I know what you're doing, boy. Where your wife at? You ain't got no wife, you ain't got no kids. Little pencil neck motherfucker. Little $2 ass JC Penney shirt wearing bastard. Huh? You little motherfucker beady eye. Mars attack head motherfucker. You big pinky in the brain head motherfucker. You're a weirdo. Living like a peasant. Get out that basement, boy. You hear me? Get out that basement before I come buy them goddamn properties from you and turn them shits to parking lots. You fucking peasant. We out of here, man. 3 of them to God. Look at the view, look at the juice, and motherfuck you.
Gated estate in Malibu. Got 100 guns with 100 drums for 100 bums. I'ma leave you done. Got 100 bun in my left pocket. I'ma spend it all. I don't give a fuck. See my diamonds, they shining. AP is blinding. Came up from grinding. From the sea, my environment. Exterminated all the vermin. I'm 3 of them. God. Yeah. See my wrist on free. freeze, yeah. See my wrist on freeze, yeah. See my neck on freeze, yeah. See my neck on freeze, yeah. You ain't getting none of these, though. You ain't getting none of these, yeah. Pocket filled with G's, yeah. I ain't talking about Gucci, yeah. I ain't talking about Louis, yeah.